This is an Apple PowerBook G4. I got this machine off eBay for $26 and it was in non-working condition. Now this machine is a 1.33 GHz aluminum model, so it is a pretty nice PowerBook G4. So let me just go ahead and give you a quick overview of the system. So we'll start off on the front here. We have a sleep LED and latch, and over here we have the optical drive. So we'll go on over to this side. On this side we have the power input there, a RJ11 jack for the modem there, a USB 2.0 port, a audio out and audio in port there, a PCMCIA slot there, and one of the two vents on the system there. So let me just go ahead and show you the other side. So on this side we have another vent, a Kensington lock, a USB 2.0 port, a Firewire 400 port, a Firewire 800 port, a Gigabit Ethernet port, S-Video output, and DVI out. So on the bottom of the machine here we have the memory door there, and right here we have the battery, which is fully functional. Now the only problem this machine has is that one of the two memory slots doesn't actually work. So if you put a memory module in the bottom slot, it boots, but it won't chime, and it won't detect that module. And if you have only a module in the bottom slot that doesn't work, it won't boot at all. It'll just beep 3 times. So I just put a single 512 megabyte module in the top slot, which works perfectly fine, and the machine functions 100% with that single module installed. So now I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over, and we'll go ahead and boot it up. Open it. Alright, so as you can see, the machine is in quite nice condition for being a parts machine. As you can see, the screen is like completely flawless. The keyboard is in like perfect condition. This machine is in great condition for its age. The only blemish it has is like a little dent here, but that's no big deal really. So now I'll just go ahead and power up the machine. Oh, before I do, as you can see, there are no keyboard backlight keys. This is because this keyboard actually does not have a backlight. Only the 1.5 and 1.67 gigahertz models have a backlight. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the light real quick, and we'll go ahead and boot it up. Alright, let's go ahead and boot up the machine. Now this machine is running Mac OS 10.5.8 Leopard, so yeah. And when I got it, the only problem it really had was that the operating system was corrupt. I just reinstalled Leopard. This machine actually came with a Leopard 10.5.6 installed DVD in the drive. So that was a pretty cool surprise there. And someone had upgraded this machine to a 120 gig Western Digital hard drive. So that's what's in there now. So we'll just wait for it to boot up. It is a little slow on 512 megs of RAM, I guess, but it's usable once it boots. Alright, so as you can see, it has just finished booting and is up and running. Let's go ahead into About This Mac. So as you can see here, it has a 1.33 GHz PowerPC G4 processor, 512 megabytes of DDR memory, and do more info here. So under graphics and displays, this machine has an ATI Mobility Radeon 9700 graphics processor. It supports both Core Image and Quartz Extreme, so you do get a translucent menu bar, as you can see. Now, this machine actually, since it's a 2004 model, does not natively support two-finger scrolling, as you can see I'm doing here, and it is working. I actually installed a third-party extension called iScroll2, and basically this just installs like a custom kernel extension that allows this touchpad to support two-finger scrolling, so it's pretty nice. So yeah, under memory you can see the upper slot is where the memory module is, and the lower slot is empty. So let's go ahead into Safari and I'll show you some web browsing on this machine. So as you can see, it is a little bit laggy. It's a little slow, but let's head into YouTube and see how it loads. I'm not going to play a YouTube video because it's not going to really play that well, being a PowerPC Macintosh. As you can see, it's pretty laggy just scrolling down the page, so yeah. Anyway, let me just go ahead and show you the minimize animations, see how laggy it is. So as you can see, it is quite a bit laggy. I mean, it's not like too bad, I guess, but yeah, it's pretty laggy. So I'll just go ahead and close Safari. I do have iLife 09 and Microsoft Office installed on this machine. So yeah, let's head into the dashboard. As you can see, I have the iStat Nano widget installed, and that basically can just tell you all the temperatures of your specific hardware components. So as you can see, the CPU isn't running too hot. Now the fans on this machine don't actually start running until the CPU temperature reaches 60 degrees Celsius, so that's kind of strange and seems kind of inefficient, but it seems to work just fine. So yeah, that's the machine. Let me go ahead and shut it down. So that is the 1.33 gigahertz aluminum PowerBook G4. Hope you enjoyed this video.